Hello and welcome. This video is a brief overview of Natasha, our AI social media manager. With Natasha, you can grow your audience in just 5 minutes per day. Natasha does the hard work of finding relevant content and decides how to react to it based on your behavior. Our mission is twofold. First, we want to democratize AI so all people can benefit from the technology. Second, we want to educate people on how to use AI responsibly. Let's see how we do this. Natasha finds content and reacts to it like you would. She learns and mimics your behavior to grow your audience while you focus on other parts of your business. Natasha achieves this goal by doing 4 things. First, she analyzes your audience so you know if it matches with your target audience. Second, she finds content outside your feed that's relevant to your audience. Then she decides how to react to that content. Then lastly, once you approve her plan, she publishes the reactions to Twitter. All in all, it just takes 5 minutes to review Natasha's plan, and you get to engage with dozens of people. Natasha continues to understand your preferences with every plan you review. Before reacting to content, Natasha wants to understand your target audience. By completing the simple marketing statement, Natasha can help you align your current audience with your target audience. Behind the scenes, Natasha has already analyzed your current audience to help you understand who they are. She groups users into organizations and people. You can also see some representative keywords and topics that your audience identifies with. She also shows you the most common locations she found. Next, you can see some representative organizations in your audience as well as people. Natasha divided the people into women and men and others. So if you click on the knobs, you can check whether your audience is consistent with your target audience. Then your next steps will be determined by your choice. Imagine you just hired a social media manager. Before giving her full reins over your accounts, you would want to see her plan and review it. The engagement plan is Natasha's proposed plan that you review. Natasha chooses reactions based on your previous behavior. You decide whether to accept her suggestions or adjust them. You can also ask Natasha to generate replies for you. And if you're not satisfied with her reply, you can always edit it. Or ask her to generate a new one for you. Once you reach to the end of the plan, all you have to do is just click approve, and your reactions are now queued for publication. It will be published in batches every 15 minutes. We do this so your engagement is spread across more of the day. Our goal with Natasha is to democratize AI and empower all people with this amazing technology. We also want to educate people on how to use AI responsibly. Users can choose the models that power Natasha as well as tune the hyperparameters. There are 3 core models underlying Natasha: the curation model, the reaction model, and the text generation model. The curation model is how Natasha finds content. As most social media marketers know, finding relevant content can take a lot of time. The reaction model is how Natasha learns to react to posts. Engagement is not just about replying to tweets. It's also about liking and sharing. Natasha learns how to react based on your existing timeline. Then the text generation model is what Natasha says when she replies to tweets. We want to give users the power to control Natasha in a way that makes sense to them. So rather than describing hyperparameters technically, we describe them in terms of observable effects. From a policy perspective, we believe every individual must have absolute control of what the AI is doing for them, when, and how. So the main three sections of this page are the power button, the frequency, and the schedule. The power button allows you to enable or disable Natasha from operating. Disabling Natasha will turn off Natasha completely and she will stop generating a plan and any queued jobs will be paused. The frequency is where you can choose how often Natasha creates an engagement plan for you. And the schedule is where you can choose when Natasha creates a plan for you. So let's say if Natasha runs more than once per day, the next runtime will be in increments of your frequency. So for example, if I pick every 12 hours and a start time of 6 a.m., the next runtime will be at 6 p.m. And depending on how often you want Natasha to run, you may want to tweak the size of her plan. Natasha is flexible and easy to use. You can choose one approach now and change it later. You're in control. This ends our video about Natasha. To learn more about her, visit Pez.AI/Natasha. Thank you.